Congresswoman, I want to start on the step that seems to be taken by DHS to prevent the distribution of an intelligence bulletin, fairly straightforward intelligence product, basically saying, look, this is what Russian trolls and intelligence agents are up to. This is the narrative they're pushing about Joe Biden. Someone in DHS stopped that from circulating. What's your response to that?
Well, I mean, first of all, this is a product that should go out routinely to our state and local officials. It's a standard practice that the Department of Homeland Security does. But when I heard about the story and saw some of the documents that have made it into the papers, it really felt like a textbook case of politicizing intelligence. And I'm a CIA officer by training, and the first couple of weeks of orientation, they train you on how to identify the politicizing of intelligence. And that's when you write something, it's ready to go, and folks at the top of the chain say, nope, we're going to hold it because we don't want that message going out. So it felt like a textbook case of politicizing things, and it is just kind of beyond the pale. It shouldn't be a partisan issue whether our democracy is able to function without foreign influence.
If I'm not mistaken, I think you were a briefer at one point in your previous career. We have now a word coming out that they basically stopped in-person briefings for members of Congress. And then this is pretty crazy. So the Director of National Intelligence cancels verbal election security briefings. Marco Rubio, now chairing the Senate Intelligence Department Intelligence Committee, says they're going to get them still, but the House is not, which seems flatly partisan. What's your interpretation of this?
Well, certainly, I think they're using the guise of potential leaks to try to get out of their obligation, frankly, to keep Congress informed. But I think if you just take a step back and think about what we're talking about right now, the question shouldn't be how do we hold that information about election security and keep it contained in a small number of people. We're 60 days before an election. We should be, as much as possible, declassifying that information, making sure the average person knows what the Russians are trying to do so they can make an educated assessment of what they see on Facebook. We should be trying to get that out to as many Americans as possible, not constraining it to a small number of people who never get the message out.